Chapter Surah 33. Function of a Prophet. 1. The Prophet Apostle should carefully discharge his duties towards Allahu Creator. He should not be misled by the disbelievers and hypocrites. Inna Allah Creator is all-knowing and wise. Function of a Prophet. 2. He should follow the revelations given to him by Rabbik Creator. Inna Allah Creator is aware of what he does. 3. He should rely upon Billahi Creator who can provide full protection to him. Adopted sons. 4. Allahu Creator had not created any man with two hearts. They should call their actual mothers as mother only. If their wives have grown fat, they should not nickname them as mothers. Only their real sons should be addressed as son. Don't use these words mother-son loosely. Wallahu Creator speaks the truth the right way. 5. They should call them by the names used by their fathers for them. This will be better. If they do not know the names of their fathers, call them, address them as friends or brothers. If a chance mistake, it may be overlooked. However, if deviations are made deliberately, then they are to be blamed. Allahu Creator is forgiving and merciful. Concept of as if mothers. Inheritance. 6. Prophets should be closer to the followers than they are to themselves. Wives of prophets should be treated by the followers as if they were their mothers. It is the actual relationships between one and the other that will determine the matters of inheritance distribution. Afterwards will follow the members of particular community. Still thereafter will be those who left their homes. However, they may confer some benefits on the friends. This is in accordance with the book. Comments. Verse numbers 4 to 6 of Ch. 33 may be read together. These verses are clarificatory in nature. The clarification will enable person to correction understand the relationships between one and another. Son of a father from his own loins has been called the son if a person accepts a child as his child. That child will be called as an adopted accepted child. Further, verse number 4 deals on with sons specifically and not with daughters females. Therefore, the restrictions should be confined only to sons males. Furthermore, their distinctions in Mund Karfair are for the purposes inheritance and for marital relations. The expression as if verse number 6 of Ch. 33 is vital and helps in the above in communication. How under the heading of adorations. 7. Rabbu's Creator's covenants made with the prophets were very strong. Such prophets are Noah, Abraham, Moses, Isa son of Maryam, Jesus Christ, and Muhammad. 8. They may confirm that those who claim to be truthful are really so, for the disbelievers a severe chastisement. 9. The believers should always remember and feel grateful for the favors shown to them by Allahi Creator. Recall the event when enemy forces attacked them. Allahu Creator had caused strong winds to blow against them as also sent his forces, which they could not see, against the attackers. Rabbu Creator knows of what he does. 10. Recall the time when they were attacked from all sides. Their eyes showed their helplessness. Their hearts thumped right up to their necks and they sought help of Billahi Creator in different ways. 11. The believers had a very tough time and had almost given up their resistance. Those were testing times for them. 12. The disbeliever and the pretenders said that the apostle, prophet and Allah, Creator had not made a promise to them in order to deceive them. 13. A group of opponents said that they, people of Yathrib Medina, had no place there, and that they should go back. A group of them asked prophets, apostles permission to leave the place as their houses had become unsafe, but really they wanted to flee. 14. If they had been attacked from the outermost side, they could not have stayed there even for a while. However, if they were to wage war, they would have done it. 15. People of Yathrib Medina had made covenant with Allah Creator that they will not flee the battlefield. This aspect of the matter had to be honored by them. 16. He should tell them running away from battlefield or to avoid being killed will not be of any use to them. In that condition, they will not be allowed to rest. 17. They cannot escape from Allah's Creator's reach. He can help if He likes and not otherwise. They can find a helper only in Ilahi Creator. 18. Some amongst them try to hinder the work of Allahu Creator will not spare them. Even persons whom they may call brethren are not of any use. 19. Though they are misery towards them, but under fear, they will look towards them. Scared of death, their eyes will be rolling in fear. When the fear of death passes away, they start abusing them, being miserly towards them for good things. They had not believed in Allahu Creator, and therefore their efforts were nullified by Allahu Creator. This is work of Wallahu Creator. 20. They consider that the foes of allies, joint front, have gone back. But if they return, they will prefer that they could in be contact with Bedouins to know and have information about them. Even if they were in the midst of them, they would hardly put up a right. 21. The apostle prophet with them is an exemplar for him who has full faith in Allahi Creator much. 22. On seeing the forces, they said that this is what Apostle and Allahu Creator had promised. The Apostle Prophet and Allahu Creator had told them what was true. This increased their faith and zeal in obeying Rabbihim Creator and His Apostle Prophet. 23. Some of the believers have kept their covenants with Allahu Creator. They fulfill their vows. There are those who have not changed. 24. Allahu Creator will reward those who have fulfilled their promise and may punish the pretenders. Allah Creator is forgiving and merciful. 25. Allahu Creator asked the disbelievers to go away even they were angry at it. They derived no benefit. Allah's Creator's help was sufficient for the believers to fight. Allahu Creator is mighty and merciful. 26. The believers who had aided the enemy, Rabbi Creator pulled them out from their strongholds and caused fear in their hearts. Some of them were killed and others were taken prisoners. 27. Allahu Creator made them successors of their land, houses, property and the land which they had not even walked over. Rabbi Creator is all-powerful. 28. They should tell their wives if they want enjoyment of this worldly life and adornments. Then they could be requested to part ways by giving them sufficient means to lead their lives. 29. But if they seek Allahu Creator, His Apostle, and a happy life hereafter, and they do good in this life, Allahu Creator has prepared the desired reward. 30. Allahu Creator warned the wives of the Prophet that if they indulged in any open indecency, they will be liable to double of the chastisement. This is easy for Rabbi Creator. 31. Lillahi Creator tells the wives that if they remain obedient to Him and His Apostle and do good, Allahi Creator will give double of the reward to each of them. But they will also be provided with handsome sustenance. 32. Rabbu Creator tells wives of the Prophet Apostle that they were unlike the ordinary wives. They should be careful in their conduct. Their speech should be such that no one is encouraged to make advances towards them. Their words should be proper. 33. They should stay in their houses. They should not display their finery like ignorant women. Keep up prayers, pay the poor rate, obeys Innallaha Creator and His Apostle Prophets. Allahu Creator wants them to remain fully clean and spotless. 34. Recite in their homes parts of the communications sent by Allahi Creator. Innallahu Creator is in the know of the finer points. 35. For a person obedient to and believing in Rabbihim Creator, Muslimin, for men and women who give in charity, true men and women who are patient and constant, men and women who humble themselves, men and women who fast, men and women who guard their chastity, believing men and women, devout men and women holding regular prayers, Innallahu Creator has prepared a good reward. 36. It will not be proper for a believing man and woman not to follow the decision made by Allahu Creator and His Apostle Prophet. Persons disobeying Innallaha Creator and His Apostle, they are clearly not on the right course path. Adopted sons' marriage. 37. A prophet should keep his wife to himself even when Allaha Creator or He Apostle had shown a favor. He should be afraid of Allahu Creator and not afraid of what some persons may say. Rabbihim Creator caused marriage of divorced wife of Nabi's Prophet's adopted son Zaid. Allahi's Creator's making this marriage as public because such a marriage may not be considered as wrong. 38. What Allahu Creator was got done is alright. Allahi's Creator's command is final, like a decree made absolute. 39. Those persons chosen to convey His message should be afraid of Allahi Creator. They should not be afraid of anyone else. Prophet Muhammad no son no other prophet in his family. 40. Muhammad does not have a son who could be amongst them. He is an apostle, chosen by Allahi Creator and is the last prophet. Allah Creator is all-knowing. Comments. It is important to note that this verse specifically mentions that Prophet Muhammad did not have a son who could have been chosen appointed by Rabbi Creator as a prophet. Reference to the absence of a son would be unnecessary if Rabbi Creator wanted to declare that there will not be another prophet after Prophet Muhammad. The purpose was that in Prophet Muhammad's family there will not be a prophet. Verse number 5 of Ch. 26 states, "This is reminder to them from him. It may or may not be the last one. But they turned away from this reminder. Divine Quran in many verses refers to the revelations being delivered to apostles. Prophets only. There is no mention that a revelation had been given to a person who was not an apostle or a prophet. In the case of Prophet Moses, he was appointed a prophet, and only thereafter he was given a revelation called Torah Old Testament. Similarly, Prophet Jesus Christ from his very birth was declared a prophet. Thereafter, even as a child, he was given the revelation named Injil Bible New Testament. In view of the above facts given as part of Divine Quran, some persons have opined that Prophet Muhammad may or may not be the last prophet. This opinion is based on the admitted facts that revelations had been delivered to an apostle or a prophet. Divine Quran clearly mentions that Prophet Abraham's sons Ismail and Isaac were appointed as prophet. Similarly, Prophet Aaron the family lineage had Prophet Elias and Prophet Elijah. Prophet David Dawood had sons Prophet Solomon Sulaiman etc. 41. Allah Creator should be remembered of often as one can. Prayer if possible. 42. Everyone should hold prayers morning and evening as may be possible. 43. Allah Creator and His Apostle send blessing on people. This will enable them to move from darkness to light. Allah Creator is merciful to the believers. 44. They should meet Him on a day with the salutation peace be on Him. Allah Creator has prepared an honorable reward for them. 45. Allah Creator has chosen the Apostle as a witness. He is also the bearer of good news and as a warner. 46. He invites Allah Creator with His permission to sow that as a torch bearer. 47. Allah Creator will declare a good news that He has a great reward for them. 48. He should not care aspect the criticism of the disbelievers and the pretenders and should have confidence in Allah Creator. Billahi Creator is a great protector. Divorce Iddat. 49. If a believing man marries a believing woman, he may divorce her before he makes any physical contacts with her. Period of iddat is not required in such a case, but they must be given a large parting gift and a large maintenance. Rules of marriage apply to Prophet. 50. Women whom Prophet Nabi has given their dowries are his lawful wives. He may marry the slaves he was made prisoners of war, daughters of his paternal uncles, and aunts, daughters of his maternal uncles and daughters of his maternal aunts, who moved away with him, and a believing woman who has offered herself to him, and if he wants to marry her. This provision is only for Prophet Nabi, not for everyone in general. Allah Creator has made these provisions for them. This will give a wide choice to the Prophet Nabi. This will also avoid any blame coming on him. Allah Creator is forgiving and merciful. 51. A proposed marriage with anyone may be postponed or cancelled if he wants. He may marry a lady who had been separated from him. No blame will attach on him if his action accorded with these provisions. The women must be kept pleased and sufficient provision be made for their sustenance. Wallahu Creator knows what a person's think. Allahu Creator is all-knowing and forgiving. Rules of marriage apply to Prophet. 52. it is not permitted to the Prophet Nabi to go out of the categories mentioned here. In above, even if he likes a woman for her beauty, it is also not permitted that he takes a woman as wife by way of replacement. Exception has been made in case of slaves. Allahu Creator is all-knowing and watchful over all things. Comments. Verse numbers 50 to 52 of ch. 33 may be read together. The above provisions verses make it clear that a prophet had been given a very wide choice for choosing marriage partners. However, these provisions are now of academic interest. 53. Nobody should enter the house of Nabi Prophet without his prior permission unless the person has been invited for a meal. After the meal, people should disperse without waiting for a talk with him. This is to avoid unnecessary trouble to Nabi Prophet. Wallahu Creator will state the truth and not avoid it. When prophets Nabi's wife wants something, she should be behind a curtain, and also when goods are asked from her. This is better for Nabi Prophet, his wife and others. No one should marry the widow of a prophet. Breach of this will be a serious mistake. 54. If he does anything secretly or openly, Innallaha Creator knows about it. 55. There is no blame on them in respect of their fathers, nor their brothers, nor their brothers' sons, nor their own women, nor of what their right hands possess, and be careful of their duties of Allah Creator. Innallaha Creator is a witness of all things and what they do. 56. Innallahu Creator and his angels wish well of the Prophet. Rabbu Creator asks others also to greet him appropriately. 57. Those who criticize Allahu Creator and his apostle or talk evil about them will have a bad present and a future. They will face chastisement hereafter. 58. Those who speak ill of believing men and women without any proof are liable to punishment as false accusation is a sin. Dress code. 59. Rabbu Creator asks the Prophet to advise his wives, daughters and believing women with them to let their overgarments hang on them when they go out in public. This would not disclose their identification and no one would be likely to harass them. Allahu Creator is mighty and merciful. Comments. Verse numbers 59 to 61 of ch. 33 may be read together for correct understanding as these relate to the conditions prevailing in Mecca when Prophet Muhammad was required by Rabbi Creator to have Kaaba, i.e. the house of Rabbi Creator, vacated, which was occupied illegally. The above dress code was suggested for particular women in those troubled conditions of the city of Mecca. This dress code was not for all times and of general application. Otherwise, reference to daughters and wives of Nabi and believing women was not required. 60. If the pretenders and agitators do not stop their agitation, accusations and seditious activities in the city, then Rabbu Creator will set Nabi Prophet against them. Prophet Nabi should not be soft towards them on consideration of neighborhood or relationship. 61. These people are accursed by Rabbi Creator. Wherever they are found, they should be seized and slain. 62. This harsh course had to be followed in the past by Allahi Creator. The sung course has to be repeated. 63. if anyone are asked him, Nabi, about the day of judgment, his answer should be that only Rabbihin Creator knows about it. That day may be in near future. 64. Innallaha Creator has cursed the disbelievers. They will face the fire of hell. 65. Those people will remain in hell for a long period of time. They will not find a helper or a protector. 66. On that day their faces will be turned towards the fire, Nari. They will cry out that they should have obeyed Allahu Creator and His Apostle. 67. They will also say that they had followed their leaders and great men. They had led them astray from the right correct course. 68. They will say Rabbahu Creator that those leaders also accursed him, binding Moses. 69. The believers should not be like those who talk ill of Moses. Allahu Creator had found the allegations against Moses as wrong. He deserves full regards from Allahi Creator. 70. Believers should not talk ill of anyone and be cautious about their duties towards him. 71. He will put up their right deeds correctly and forgive them their faults, if any. Whoever obeys Allah Creator and the Apostle Prophet, he stands to gain much. 72. Rabbu Creator had made the skies, earth and mountains, but they refused to undertake it, being afraid. Man undertook the same. But he has acted unjustly and foolishly. 73. Allahu Creator will punish the pretending men and women, the disbelievers men and women and the polytheists. Allahu Creator will rewards the believing men and women. Allahu Creator is mighty and merciful.